My name's Pete. I'm a foster carer from West Wales, in a very rural part of West Wales. I've been foster caring Thames Valley for a couple of years, and I'm also a care representative with my wife Ellie. I served 32 years in the military, my wife 28 years in the military, and Ellie was a welfare officer at an RAF station, and the plight was highlighted to her that single parents were making provision of care for their children, maybe with their best intentions, but not necessarily the best thing for the child. And a case was brought forward that the provision of care by a single mum wasn't really met. The extended member of the family didn't really look after children that much. Social services had to step in. So Ellie came up with this idea to have service personnel trained as foster carers, so we could provide a level of care for a young person while their single parent was away, instead of just leaving them with a neighbour. With that, we went off to FCA, who delivered the training to us, and we went on from there to offer the respite. Loved it that much, we both decided to leave the service and become full-time foster carers. That team dynamic is so important to us. That's why we are passionate about the direction that the FCA supports, gives us. We're extremely busy, but I'm very proud to be in the role as a carer rep, as is Ellie. And I think together as well, working together as a team, we can meet so many different and varying dynamics of the young people that come to us and who we love and we care for. So we knew we were the right people, because being in the forces, that's what we're about. You know, it's about thinking outside the box, working with what you've got at your disposal, and we very much get that vibe from FCA. Very dynamic in their approach, very supportive, and their acceptance as well of being able to listen, maybe float new ideas, and carry that and give you good feedback. You know, that support that we get from them, not just in support social workers, but participant officers, the whole 9 yards. You know, it's a family affair. You know, it's really positive and it's good. There are loads of moments, absolutely loads of moments, but a few that stick in my mind is we had a young lad and his brother from a travelling community, which is quite unheard of because they're very closed communities. The young lad was with us for about 4.5 months. And the draw back to the travelling community was so strong that regrettably the placement had to kind of finish. But before he went, he sat Ellie and I down and he said to us, you know, you're the only people that have really loved and cared for us. And that was just epic, you know. But knowing that you've played that part in a young person's life through the whole fostering side of things, through to adoption, and then being able to have that back as well, to know that they're getting on and life's changed for them is really good. We didn't have to think twice. We sat down, we talked about what we wanted to do, wanting to be there, wanting to make a difference. Today I've heard a phrase, agent of change, and I suppose that's what we are. We are the people that want to make a difference, we want to make a change, and with the FCA support, you know, we've seen that come to fruition for young people, and that's what it's all about, making a change and making a difference.